welcome to another video. Guys, in today's video we are going to be tackling these baseboards. They look absolutely horrendous. I honestly didn't even know that they had gotten this bad until I went to go start trying to clean them and then noticed they were disgusting. There's stuff on the doors, and I'm even going to scrub the walls and give you guys a really good, easy way that you guys can also clean your walls in your house for, you know, an affordable rate, even if you don't have the tools. So I'm going to show you how you can get those tools and make life just a little bit easier. And then also with the solution that I have created. This solution is actually baking soda, vinegar, and water. I think I even put a couple drops of Dawn dish soap in here, but this stuff, I'm not even kidding you, breaks down the dirt. So I just spray the baseboard and it already like breaks the dirt down to where all I have to do is wipe it off. So there's not a lot of scrubbing that's involved, which is super awesome because I didn't want to have to sit here and scrub these baseboards. It just takes way too long if I have to scrub. So that is what I'm doing, and we're going to jump right into this video. So I just wanted to introduce myself. So if you guys are brand new to this channel, my name is Rebecca Jo. I'm actually a mom to two teenagers, two teen boys. My husband is a carpenter and he's done a lot of work in this house. We live in a tiny house. We have 2 dogs and a cat, and we just make life happen over here. There is always a mess that has to be cleaned because that is just normal life. And so over here, you're going to get #real life and just all of the messes and all of the daily things. So if you guys are looking for cleaning motivation and things like that, you're definitely going to find that over here. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button, join our YouTube fam, and make sure you leave me a comment, guys. I love to always come back and say hello. So this is a girl that I just found on YouTube. Her channel is over there, so you guys can check it out. That's going to be down in the description. Her name is Nikki, and she has an amazing channel, and this just really motivated me today. So you guys will have to let me know down in the comments so I can get you guys to let me know a little bit more about yourselves. I talk a lot here, you know, about myself and things like that, but I want to know more about you guys. So let me know down in the comments, where are you from? You know, how many people are in your family? Like, what's your life like? How many dogs do you have? How many cats do you have? All of the things. I love to know those things, you know. We are a small family that just lives in central Oklahoma, and I was born and raised a country girl. I have raised my kids in the city, but you know, city life here in Oklahoma is probably a lot different than some of the places all around the world. I just think it's so neat that in our society today that we're able to, you know, get to know people all around the world like daily. Like we can be in constant communication with those people. You know, that's not necessarily how it was when I was growing up. You know, we were really isolated. We lived about 15 miles out in the country, and it was just, you know, not that kind of world. So it's definitely a different world that I'm raising my kids in today. So it's just so crazy to think about. But let me know where you're from. Like, you know, where do you live? Where are you from? All of the things. I want to get to know you guys, but that's how my life is. I'm a country girl, born and raised, but I live in the city, and that's where we've raised our kiddos, and we really love our life here. We've lived in this house for 11 years, and we have done a lot of work on it, a lot of remodeling. We just recently went through and redid all of these baseboards, and today I'm going to be cleaning these walls, but I actually am prepping some of the areas because I'm going to be going over them with paint. And there's a lot of these baseboards that I'm realizing after I started cleaning them, I'm like, oh man, they need to be touched up with paint as well. And so, you know, that's just life. You live in the house and the house is constantly just needs things. And, you know, we run an in-home daycare also in this home. And so we have 7 children, like toddlers that we take care of. So they're constantly bumping toys into these baseboards and into the walls and scratching and bumping and all of the things. And with everything being white, it really needs a good cleaning. This is like probably the second time ever that I've ever cleaned the actual wall itself. But, you know, we just went through and painted everything white. And so now it's a need, like an absolute need to do this.
Too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, cowgirls don't cry.
All right, you guys. So this song, the name of it is Quiet in the Storm. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the storm. You know, I, over the last few months, have definitely been going through a storm pretty much since October of 2021. Both of my parents both had heart attacks at the same exact time. And it was a very, very difficult season for me. We had already gone through a lot of loss, a lot of stuff. My parents had had previous heart attacks to that. I was just trying to regain myself. We had lost my brother prior to that in a car accident. And so, you know, my life felt very chaotic, very messy, very just not okay. And, you know, God has really like helped me so much to understand that He is my refuge. He is my fortress. He's who I put my trust in. He is the covering for myself. He's the place that I can find rest, even in the middle of the storm. And that is the song, like, just so much. Oh my gosh. It's just speaking right there. Okay. That's all I have to say. But Psalms 91 talks about that, and it talks about the covering. You know, that we can seek refuge in the covering of the Almighty. And it talks about the secret place. And that secret place is the place that we get to go in His shelter. That's just spending time with Him. That's relationship with Him. And because Jesus came and He died, we now have been bought the freedom in order to be able to have that relationship, that close-knit relationship that Jesus was able to have with God. Now we get to have that through Him and through His blood that He shed on the cross. And so it's so powerful and so amazing. So I hope this speaks to somebody today, you know, whether you're, you know, just going through a storm or whatever it is that's, you know, maybe going on in your life, just know that, you know, He is the refuge and that He wants to take your burdens. It says that, you know, your burdens are heavy, but His yoke is light. And if you don't know what that is, I think it's speaking about oxen. But basically, He is the ox. He's the one that comes in and He carries the entire load for you so that you don't have to. And so just know that there is a place, and He says that His peace surpasses all understanding. And so, you know, if you begin to put your faith and your trust in Him, He's going to come in and he's going to give you peace that surpasses all understanding, and you'll be able to get through things that you never thought that you could ever get through, because the truth is that you're not strong enough, but he is, and he's got you, girl. So I am moving the sofa. That's what it looks like. I actually moved this table over here just because I was going to clean under everything. I was like, actually, I kind of like the way that looks. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Do you ever get like that where you're just moving things around the house and you're just like, hey, you know what? I like it like this. I like move stuff around in our house so much that our daycare parents must think like, what in the heck is going on? Because they come in and everything has changed all the time. But I just get bored with things really easily. I don't know what it is. And so I'm constantly moving things around. I'm changing decor around. Like, that's just who I am. That's what I do. So I'm going to try this out for a little bit. I'm going to stick this over here and just see how I like it for a little while.
I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same. And I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say. 'Cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
So now we are tackling this wall, and I already told you like what was in my mixture bottle, but I am using a swivel mop and the little mop heads. Now you can get this on Amazon, and the link is going to be down in the description box, but you guys can also just go to your local Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and they also have these swivel mops or different types of swivel mops with the mop heads that are right there, and they're not very much. And you guys can use these for all sorts of things, like doing your walls, I can even hit my baseboards with these and get them, you know, periodically to help like dust them, or to even like get the ceiling if you need to kind of scrub the ceiling part, or just things up high. These work amazing for that. To really get a good scrub on it, you know, because these come with a little bit of a bristly, you know, mop head, so it really helps to get things super, super clean. And again, remember that when you're seeing spots like the big spots on that other wall, it's because I'm getting ready to come in here and paint, and those are spots that we've touched up with like, or either nail holes or holes that the wall got banged into or whatever. So I'm going to be coming through and actually touching up all of the paint on the baseboards and the walls. And so I really wanted to get these walls, I mean, they needed a good cleaning anyways, but I wanted to get them really clean before I added my layer of paint. So I'm probably going to be coming in here this weekend and rolling on a fresh coat of paint.
I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same. And I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say. 'Cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name.
And that is it, you guys. We are done here. These walls look so much better. It's so amazing to me how when you do little things like this, just how much cleaner everything actually feels and looks. It's those little things that become really big things, because they really do make a huge difference. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And for those of you who are brand new, make sure you do go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know that you guys are here. And don't forget to go check out my friend Nikki on her channel. That's going to be down in the description box as well. And guys, until next time, we will see you guys on the next one.